Good evening, good evening po sa ating lahat and welcome to the 172nd episode of Coach and Share by the Resto Coach. Magandang gabi sa iyo, Chris, at sa ating mga Tuesday classmates.
Magandang gabi, Coach, at magandang gabi sa ating mga early birds. Magandang gabi, Coach, at
Mga early birds na nakakatuwa po, no, pagka may mga nakikita ang early birds. Para kang teacher or classmate na may maaga kang kasama, sabay kang maagang pumapasok. Ayan. So maraming salamat po sa mga early birds natin. So magandang gabi po muli mula dito sa bayan ng actually lungsod ng Mandaluyong na kung tawagin ay Tiger City. Saan ka ba ngayon, Chris? Para sa kalaman lang ng ating mga
ngayon, nandito ako
panood.
sa Quezon City, Coach. Marami bang tiger sa Tiger City?
Hindi, ano raw kasi Tiger Economy. Tiger Economy. Ayan.
Ah,
Tiger Economy, ang Mandaluyong City. So, alam mo Chris, ang paganda ng mga feedback from the last episode that we did, no? So, I'm sure everyone is excited to get the top 3 takeaways from last week.
yes.
Yun yung mga episode na talagang nalibang ako sa oras. Madalas naman akong ganun, pero last week was particularly very interesting for me. So, please, without further ado, ayan.
Yun.
Ayun na
Sino,
naman siya si without further ado. Top 3 takeaways from last episode, episode 171.
sino na naman ang nag-imbento ng without further ado? Ayan.
Ayan.
Ang ating episode last week is from trending to growing and sustaining. So yung number one takeaway natin talaga dun, for a business to be long-term, talagang dapat kumpleto yung plan natin. Yung tinatawag nating people plan, brand plan, and business plan, di ba? Dapat kumpleto yun.
Actually, pwedeng ano kasi ang scenario, pwedeng nag-hype muna yung negosyo bago mo na-recognize no that it's getting bigger, it's gaining momentum, it's getting the attention. So it's never too late, di ba? Maganda nga yun, di ba, na meron na ka na kaagad blessing of a lot of people patronizing your business. So recognize mo na ngayon no yung mga natutunan mo dun dito sa Coach and Share sa ating munting komunidad na ngayon ay lumalaki na sa mga libu-libong viewers every week. Nakakatuwa po, no? So,
Yes.
yun, having said that, pwede mong retroactively gawin, di ba? Recognize that you have to plan not only for the business, but also for the brand and unang-una muna people and then yung brand, di ba? So, napakalagang banggitin yan, no? Kasi for you to be able to grow and to sustain the growth and to scale, di ba? Kailangan mo nang incorporate yung tatlong bagay na yan. Recognize that it's not just a business, but it's also about leading people, no, promoting and growing a brand, and of course, no, uh, making a business profitable, scalable, and sustainable.
Yes. Yung second takeaway ko naman, Coach, is alam naman natin to, di ba? Ang sinasabi nga natin, the best way to say thank you is to be better. So that's why at the heart of it din yung improvement natin sa systems and processes. Kasama na din dito yung operationally and as well as yung mga innovations natin in marketing.
Maganda yung binanggit mo sapagkat if you want to be more specific and more technical about how to improve, no? Madaling sabihin yung saying thank you, the best way to say thank you and sorry for that matter, no? Parating ko sinasabi yan, thank you and sorry is to be better, no? To improve. So improvement, to be very specific, anong improvement, no? Specifically putting in systems and standards, no? Binanggit natin yon na para dumami, para maging replicable, para maging mas consistent, i-maintain yung quality, ma-maintain yung taste, yung flavor, and all of the great stuff that created value for your business in the first place, no? For your food business is ano natin, no? Ma-replicate, maaring expansion through another branch or even yung ano lang, yung growth mismo ng isang branch and how it can serve more people. So systems and standards, no, napakahalaga ron. And then saka natin pag-uusapan yung binanggit mong pangalawa, di ba? Yung mas malalaking aspeto, mas malalawak na aspeto. Pero simulan muna, lagyan mo muna ng pundasyon. The best foundation are systems and standards.
Yes. And last but not the least, to be able to sustain and yung grow your business, at the heart of it is of course yung building relationship with your customers. And yun yung delivering consistently yung expectations versus reality.
Kaugnayan ng binanggit mong second key takeaway, no? Second top takeaway. For you to achieve consistency with regards not only to ano no to the paying customers but also with regards to the experience of your internal customers, 'di ba? Hindi ba pwedeng ano na dadaanin lang natin sa sipag at tiyaga. Importante yung sipag at tiyaga pero kailangan maging mas strategic tayo. By putting in systems, standards, then ang resulta nun is consistency. No, kanina napag-usapan natin sa mga meetings na natin, hindi ko alam, kasama ko pala sila Cherry, sila Charlene, no? Si Melody at saka si Mitch, yung ating operations team. Napag-usapan namin yung importansya nung element of trust, no? Di ba, akala ng iba, strategy plus execution no plus execution is equal to results, no? Hindi ganoon ka ano, no? Sa loob ng hindi ganoon ka simple. Kailangan mayroong pangatlong elemento, no? Strategy plus execution plus trust, no? Yung pag-build ng trust. So yung trust is the currency of, no, aside from influence, no. Akong paniwala ko yung trust yung pinaka main ano no, main driver of efficiency within an organization. Naniniwala ako dun sa mga principles ni Stephen Covey about the speed of trust, no? So pag mababa yung trust sa loob ng organization, mabagal gumalaw. So when you build trust to the for the, ano no within the organization, then your organization can build trust amongst your customers. So bago ka maging consistent sa mga customers, sa paying customers, kailangan sa mga empleyado muna, no? Yung systems and standards that will make it easier for them to execute the strategy and the game plan. Para yung experience ng customer, kahit anong oras sila pumunta, kahit naka-day off yung founder, kahit iba yung kusinero, is consistent. No? That's the only way to grow. Pagka nakita ng tao that your brand is trustworthy, na kahit walang nitsambahan. Every time no, na pumunta sila, it's quality is there. And whatever their expectation is na exceed, hindi lang nami-meet.
Mm-hmm. Yun. Exciting, Coach. And very exciting yung topic natin today dahil napapanahon, di ba?
Napapanahon dahil ang araw po ng mga ina ay napakalapit na, no? Itong darating na linggo. Every second Sunday of May. Yan po ay Mother's Day dito sa Pilipinas at sa iba pang bahagi ng mundo. No? Speaking of mothers, no, batiin natin yung mga mommies na nanonood gaya ni Marjorie, no? OG Liwag, at ang kanyang anak na si Margaret. Good evening mga hashtag Tuesday Habits, sabi niya. Speaking of a new mom, si Sally Vale, si Lian Vale, magandang gabi sa iyo, Sally. Si Chef Genevieve Tenorio mula sa Australia at ang kanyang masunuring asawa na si Coach Donald Tenorio. Napakapalad ni Donald Tenorio. Nestor Cadiz. Magandang gabi. Kaya mo sa Father's Day, babawian kita, Donald. Ikaw naman ang bida. At ito, daddy rin to. Saka yung of Leon, Team Leon, Authentic Mexican Kitchen, si Leo Benson at si Ann. Magandang gabi sa inyo. Napakaganda ng kanilang 5 de Mayo. Alam mo na yung mga Mexican restaurants, pag 5 de Mayo, yan yung isa sa pinakamalaking occasion nila. Si JJ narito na rin, JJ Gusilatar. Si Pastor Alay Nang, no? Maraming salamat sa suporta, Pastor, at sa mga kasama mo sa church, no? Sa SKM Keisho, Santa Maria, Bulacan. Si Carlos Torrejas, magandang gabi. Si Ras Roman, China Magsaysay. Uy, nandito ulit si China Magsaysay. At siyempre, the most consistent early bird of our early birds, si Victor Mempin mula sa United Kingdom at si Ivy Par Alcantara. Magandang gabi sa iyo. No? Ayan. Sabi nga, alam ko Donald, sa September pa, iba ang Father's Day dito. Sa September pa ang Father's Day. Ayan. Sige, sa pagpapatuloy po ng ating episode, gagalingan ko kasi nanonood si Coach Donald. Mag-host yan soon. Inapalipas lang natin yung kanilang pagiging busy dyan sa kanilang Toraji.
Yes.
Eatery. Sa beach. Sa beach yan.
Pangarap ko makapunta doon one day, coach. Tapos hanapin ko si
So
coach.
surprise visit ko yan, parang ginagawa ko kay Donald dati, yung hindi niya alam. Tapos mag-o-audit ako. Joke
Audit
lang.
pala.
Hindi ako naniniwala sa takatagang audit pagdating sa operations. Ano yan, you go there to support. Yan, tandaan niya, kung kayo isang multi-unit manager, no, you don't go to your store to audit. No? Ang mindset mo is to support and to help them. Ayan.
Yes.
Go
Ayan.
ahead, Chris. Alam ko,
Okay.
marami ka na namang pang Miss Universe na katanungan ngayong gabi.
Yes.
Pagtutulungan natin na maihanda ang ating mga kapwa resto negosyante, no? Mga kapwa resto negosyante para maghanda para sa darating na Mother's Day.
Yun. Alam naman natin, this is one of the most awaited events sa restaurant industry talaga eh, kasi ibang klase ang Mother's Day. So, Coach, what are the key opportunities and challenges that this event presents?
Number one, parang ano lang, no? Number one, parang ano lang, ano? Iba yung hangin ngayon ng ano, napakainit ng
Ay.
hangin. Ano? Okay. Number one is to, ito, ang ganda, mind setting to kapatid. Mind setting lang tayo. Marami akong mga mind setting sessions recently sapagkat napakainit nga ng panahon so kailangan mina-mindset natin. Ah, meron ako kasi mga kilala na init, galaw naman ang galaw, no? So pag mainit, huwag na kayo ng galaw ng galaw. So bago tayo malayo ng tuluyan sa ating topic, no? Pamapagalitan ako ni Coach Donald, no? Ang mindsetting muna natin that it is a blessing, 'di
Mm.
ba? Holidays, no? Yung mga holidays, blessing 'yan. No, yung iba naka-focus sa negative, double pay, no? Alam mo, ang pagtingnan nyo yung blessing. Tingnan
Yeah.
natin na it's a blessing and it's one day in a year that we will, it's dedicated to honor the mothers, di ba?
Mm.
Napakahalagang sa kasaysayan ng mundo, sa kalakaran ng mundo, napakahalagang tao yung mga nanay at mga ina, no? So tingnan muna natin doon that it is a positive opportunity, it is a blessing, it's not a burden or a curse, no? Yung parang, ay nako, Mother's Day. So be careful what you wish for, ika nga, no? To a certain degree, may kaugnayan dun yun. Kaya pag ang mindset natin, no, mababurden tayo, ma-overwhelm tayo, magkararab off yan sa tao natin. So look at it from a perspective of excitement and optimism. Yan. And enthusiasm. Diba? Kailangan enthusiastic tayo. So having said that, no, usually the challenges, magkakaroon ka ng challenges, mako-convert yung opportunities into challenges pag hindi ka preparado. Yun lang
Yes.
naman ang summary nun, di ba? Pag hindi ka nagplano, hindi ka nag-prepare, hindi ka nag-strategize, at hindi mo sinet up ng maigi yung people, yung brand, at yung business operations, no? May mga contingency plans, aside from your primary plan, meron kang secondary plans, no? Pag-uusapan natin yung detalye ng lahat ng bagay na yan. Well, focusing on opportunities, number one, special occasions, actually, ikaw makapag-validate nito, Chris. Di ba, may yung Pilipino kasi memorable sa kanila yung mga special occasions. So, yung pagpili sa atin, kumbaga, kung in-honor tayo ng mga customers natin by choosing our establishment to celebrate one of the most important occasions sa isang taon, ang ano natin doon kumbaga is pasasalamat. And how do we thank them, di ba? We thank them by making sure that their experience is going to be delightful, remarkable, positively remarkable, and it will exceed their expectations. Kumbaga, suklian natin ng performance, ng resulta, ng actual experience na talagang matutuwa sila. Because ang maganda dyan, while Mother's Day is just one day, although Filipinos celebrated 2 days din, Sabado-Linggo yan, no? Yung iba na umiiwas na sa pila, some celebrate it early. Yung impact niyan sa negosyo mo is that it will go beyond those 2 days. Kung
Yes.
nagawa mo ng tama. Yeah.
Correct. Ayan. Ang ganda nung sinabi ni Coach and later on, we'll give yung mga tips, di ba? How to sustain yung momentum mo from Mother's Day. Sige, Coach. Second
Teka,
question.
babanggitin natin yung mga mothers na nanonood dito. Gaya nitong parang kilala ko to, si Angel Palma Baterna.
Parang
No?
kilala ko yan, Coach.
Saka ito kilala ko to, si Cheche. Si Cheche Merlisa. No? Taga yan, Tugigaraw yan. Oo. So, kaibigan kong matalik yan. Nung araw, yan ang nagturo sa akin ng bartending, si Cheche
Wow.
Merlisa. Oo. Kung siya nga yan, kasi nagpapalit, walang apelido eh. Di ba? Parang si Glock 9 lang, walang apelido. Pero siyempre, na-excite na ako kasi uuwi dito sa Pilipinas, si paring Jake Castro. aka Ferdinand Porsche. Ayan. At si Elechicon. Ayan, magandang, the third. No? Linawin natin.
The third.
Fredo Elechicon, the third. Thank you for being here and for watching. Sok Gabriel is also here. Letel T. Ang ganda ng pangalan niya, Letel T. Ayan. Looking forward daw si Coach Donald na pumunta ka dun sa Toraji. Oh. Maganda ito, mahilig mag-swimming din to si Chris. Maayong gabi sa ating mga, ano ba yung Nikki, ano ba yung kababayan dyan sa Ilonggo? Maayong gabi. Maayong gabi kay Nikki Barido. Magandang gabi sa iyo. Yan. Nakakatuwa sapagkat alam mo, every week it doesn't fail, no? Yung feeling ko nung nagre-reunion tayo with all of the classmates attending a class, no? Especially at my age, no? Puno-puno na ako ng wisdom. Euphemism for getting old, no? Pag nakikita ko yung mga pangalang tulad ni Sherwin De Leon sa Langsang, talagang natutuwa ako. Kasi nasa ibang bansa yan, di ba? So, and then nanonood, nasa Ireland yan, no? Nanonood sa atin linggo-linggo. Si Amy Coach Jean, nandirito na rin, and si Buds Regino. Ang dami na pong nanonood, so tutuloy na natin. At syempre pa, hindi makukumpleto kung wala ang ating Teacher Yam na nagse-celebrate ng kanyang birthday. Happy birthday to Teacher Yam. Teacher Yam ng Casino. Ayan. Mga classmates mo, babatiin ka niyan sa comment section. No?
Nakakatuwa,
28 na si Yam. 28 na yan.
Nakakatuwa kasi worldwide talaga yung viewership natin. Wow, worldwide. Pero nakakatuwa kasi with the technology, isipin niyo yun, na parang every week nagkikita-kita tayo.
Yes, and dapat pahalagahan natin yun. Alam mo nung araw, ito may kwento ko lang. Mga kapitbahay kami mga OFW, mga kamag-anak ng OFW. Imagine niyo para sa mga bata, no? Ang tao nung araw nagbo-voice tape. Para lang and voice tape makakarating lang sa Pilipinas yon, either ipapamail mo or ipapasabay mo sa mga uuwi sa Pilipinas.
Yes.
No, so the family would gather around and voice lang, as in voice lang, no? Cassette tape. Tapos nagsasalita, parang nagmo-monologue yung tatay, no? Marami na akong nalagay dito sa o bunso, yung sapatos mo, nandito na, bili ko na. No? O yung Ray-Ban mo, no? Ito na. No?
O kaya postcard, coach, yung tatay ko kasi
Postcard,
OFW yung daddy ko while I was growing up. Talaga nagpapadala talaga siya ng postcard sa amin tapos nandun yung mga nobela niya, di ba?
Totoo yun, yung sulat, di ba? Yung snail mail na kung tawagin, ano? And then yung mga isinisingit na pera sa mga cards, birthday cards. So, ngayon with this technology na-appreciate natin, no? In fact, na-build na natin yung community. Last week, mga 12,000 viewers, 11 or 12,000 viewers tayo. Week previous, 13,000. And ako naniniwala ako, nagsimula tayo sa ilan and then eventually it will create a ripple effect. Magkakaroon tayo ng ng impact. Huwag kayong mawawalan ng loob, mga kasama rito sa Tuesday Habit natin, no? I mean, ako natutuwa ako, nagiging magkakaibigan kayo online. And then, ay try natin, pag 200 episode at we will try to convince si Cher, no, siya, si Lawina, na nandito rin sila, si Bianca, si Zark, no, makita-kita tayo, ma-meet natin kayong lahat, no, and we will celebrate 200 episodes of coaching and sharing. Yun naman ang essence nito, coaching and sharing. And as we always emphasize, we're not the Resto Coach. We are all the Resto Coach, hindi ako. No, we all are the Resto Coach. No? So, Resto Coaches tayong lahat pag nagpa-participate tayo dito. Andito si paring Rex, natutuwa ako pag may mga restaurant chiefs na nag-a-attend kasi it will further their education, no, dito sa pagpapatakbo ng resto negosyo. No? Rex, magandang gabi sa iyo. Congratulations for watching, making the decision to watch. Kasi nga naman, magpre-prepare yung tindahan niya sa San Pablo para sa Mother's Day. Sige, Chris, simulan na natin.
Sige, Coach. Second question naman, and this is more on the marketing standpoint. What are some tips and key strategies na kailangan gawin ng isang marketing team to ready their stores or their business for Mother's Day?
Well, marketing team, siguro I would mention some things and then you can add, no? But, when you talk about marketing, it's about, competing, the brand competing for attention, di ba? Ang pinag-aagawan natin, yung nabanggit nga natin kanina, yung brand trust. But before yung brand trust, yung preference, no? Yung pipiliin tayo. No? Bigyan natin yung market ng reason para tayo yung piliin. Kasi nga, it's a special occasion. What do we have to offer? Ayan, sabi ni Donald Tenorio, tama to, no? Making your restaurant not just a place for celebration but a part of the celebration. Ang ganda nung sinabi mo, pang grand finals yung kapatid, no? Hindi lang just a place for celebration but, prepare it in such a way that it will be part of the celebration. No,
Mm.
yung team members, no, yung store ambiance, everything is part of the whole experience of the family, no. Hindi siya parang segregated aspect or component of it, but integral part of the celebration. Maraming salamat, Coach Donald. Ang ganda ng comment mo. So having said that, no, yung competition for attention, imaginein mo, no, kung gaano karaming nagbabalak mag-celebrate, and then paano kang magiging top of mind, paano kang pipiliin. No, kasi bihira pag Mother's Day yung pupunta sa mall tapos yung saka magbabaka sakali.
Mm-mm.
Bihira yon, no? Siguro mga less than 20% yung mga ganun. Everyone will plan, no? So it includes yung ano mo, no, preparation mo, no? Marketing includes yung yung pre-operations or
Yes.
pre-Mother's Day, yung how will you handle reservations? No,
Mm-mm.
inquiries for reservations, no? Dapat may malinaw kang policy, no? So how do you want to position your restaurant? Anong unique values and value proposition ng iyong restaurant para piliin ka? Siguro
Yes.
pwede mong dagdagan, Chris, ng mga technical na detalye.
Yes. Actually, coach, ang unang tip na ibibigay ko dito, and lagi natin to sinasabi, we put ourselves doon sa shoes ng ating customer. Ang Mother's Day kasi, coach, kung titignan natin yan, it is one of the most celebrated talagang events of the year. And bakit? Hindi naman porket hindi natin sineselebrate ang Father's Day ba or ganyan. Hindi. Kasi actually, ang Mother's Day, it is the time for mothers to take a break, di ba? Yung pagpapahingahin naman natin sila hindi yan magluluto, 'di ba? Kasi pag Father's Day yung iba, pwede natin pagluto si dad at home ganyan. Pero ang Mother's Day iba ang significance niyan because the moms are usually the ones na taking care of the household, 'di ba? So it's really more on treating her out. So titingnan ko muna, ano ba yung ask sa akin ng target market ko? Or ano yung demand from the day itself, 'di ba? So, yun yung unang-unang titignan ko. Kung ako ang customer, ano ba yung magiging top of mind ko na hinahanap ko kung dadalhin ko yung nanay ko sa isang restaurant. And as Filipinos kasi, alam natin yan na ang language of love talaga natin, food. Hindi natin mawawala yan. Language of love natin is food. So, lahat ng celebrations, most of the time, nakapalibot sa food, di ba? So, minsan merong gagawa tayo ng mga plano, naka-center yan around kung anong oras tayo kakain. So, ganun din pag Mother's Day. And not only that, and titignan mo din, ano yung madalas na kinakain pag celebration, di ba? Either minsan, di ba, kailangan may cake, kailangan gantong celebration, kailangan may dessert, those kinds of things. But ang pinaka-pinaka at the center of it is what will the customer want from you from that event, di ba? Doon lang tayo muna magsisimula. And then number two, pag nakita mo na, okay, about moms to, gusto natin pagpahingahin yung moms, gusto natin ibigay sa kanila yung treat. Ano ba mga gusto ng mga nanay, di ba? And then number three will be, again, all of these things naman, nakapaloob yan dun sa sinasabi natin, listening to what really matters to our customers. Diba? And then, at the center of it is, titignan natin, coach, ito medyo mas or on the practical side na, lahat ng tao lalabas talaga ng Mother's Day. Most of the time, 80%, 90% of the time, nagse-celebrate sila sa labas. So it's about preference. Tama yung sinabi mo, Coach. What would make their celebration special? Ano ba yung kaya mong i-offer na hindi kayang i-offer ng competition? Or ano yung unique about doon sa restaurant mo? And yun yung i-highlight natin because it's about preference. Ano ba yung i-highlight natin? Whether it's, kaya nakikita natin may mga ibang brands, may mga bagong products silang nilalabas pag Mother's Day, or meron silang binibigay na mga freebies, ganyan. But it's really about what would set you apart. Paano mo makukuha yung attention nila? And nasa sayo na yun, whether it's going to be through mga promos, ganyan, or talagang building a relationship, di ba? Yung papakita mo, yung genuine care mo sa customers.
Well, I totally agree with you, and I would like to add several points, no, related to the points that you made. No, number one, I like the I like the aspect of emphasizing that we should focus on what really matters to the customers, and in this particular instance, what really matters to the star of the celebration, 'di ba, yung mga mommies. So, meron ka bang produkto na masasarapan yung, kasi the last thing you'd want to happen is ma-disappoint yung mom. Wala naman pala akong kakainin dito. 'Di ba? So, make sure that, even if it takes yung kailangan magkaroon ka ng special innovation sa menu mo for the celebration date, no? Some brands would even launch certain products for Mother's Day. 'Di ba? Like desserts, etc., no? Alam natin na kung ano yung mga makakapag sweeten, no, figuratively and literally dun sa occasion, no? Another aspect that came to mind while you were discussing all of these things about preference is yung no, yung pag-create ng expectation. No, kailangan when we create, kasi i-communicate mo yung marketing pitch mo, 'di ba? Yung iyong unique values and value proposition to the customers why they should choose your restaurant to celebrate. So magke-create yan ng expectation. So yun yung magiging foundation na kailangan i-align mo doon sa gagawin mo naman preparation for operation. Kasi the worst thing that could happen is ang laki nung kinumit mo tapos nag-under-deliver ka, no? Nag-over-promise ka tapos nag-under-deliver ka. So just bear that in mind, no? Yung wina-market natin is something that should be truthful, no? Should be truthful at saka importante na madi-deliver natin yung pinapangako natin. No? Otherwise, no, magba-backfire sa atin yung marketing na ginawa natin pag hindi magkakaroon ng no, ng fulfillment of the promise. No, actually kailangan ma-exceed mo pa para may delight, no, may delighting, may maging delightful and remarkable. And bear that in mind, no, yung pag-communicate natin, kahit anong boosting ang gawin mo, ultimately ang sinasabi lang ng marketing is that this is what we're committing to.
Mhm.
Diba?
Okay. To add lang din, Coach, para may another layer of practical tips. Mga technical tips naman to, yung mga susunod kong gagawin. Ang unang-unang in preparation for Mother's Day na titignan ko, lalo na if you're creating a strategy, what to come up with Mother's Day, do market research. Tignan mo, ano ba yung mga nagte-trend tuwing Mother's Day? Ano yung preference? Or tingin ka sa product mix mo, ano ba yung madalas bilhin sa'yo pag may event? So, pwede yan kung may historical data ka, kung last year Mother's Day, kung meron ka nung Christmas, di ba? Those are the events kasi na pang bigger group. Alam naman natin na madalas pag mga occasions sa ganito, ano ba yung titignan mo din yung customer count to transaction count mo. So, kung kunwari, meron kang historical data ng last year, Mother's Day, nakita mo, madalas pala ang bumibisita sa akin. Groups of 4, groups of 5, di ba? Titignan natin yon. From then, makakagawa ka ng offers mo. Ano ba yung gusto mong offer doon sa bigger group? So, gagawin mo yung market research, titignan mo yung labas, tignan mo yung loob. Lalagyan mo ng data analysis. Ano ba yung historical data mo? So, kasama nga dyan yung customer count to transaction count, product mix, and then yung per transaction average. Titignan natin, ano ba yung naging spending capacity tuwing merong events, di ba? Baka kasi naisip natin mag-buy one, take one, or gusto mong gantong gawin, mag-discounting, ganyan. Pero tingnan natin, ano ba yung spending threshold tuwing may occasion? So when you have all of this, meron kang um, insights from meron kang feedback from previous year, meron kang data, siya kakagagawa
Information.
ng mga insights natin. Okay.
Well, napakahalaga na na kumbaga maidudugtong mo agad. Like for example, no, may sinabi mo, familiarity, no, is not guesswork. It should be based on data. Ano yung performance mo last year? Kung walang last year's data, it's performance mo in the recent months, no? And more important is recognizing the strengths and limitations and also the limitations of your restaurant. No, yung pag-create ng bundle, yung pinakamagandang example diyan. When you create a bundle, it should be talagang swak doon sa usual na customer base mo. Hindi ka naman pwedeng biglang mag-convert into an extended family restaurant, no? Alam mo dapat yung niche na market mo, and the more that you should make them feel na kilala mo sila. 'Di ba? Kasi yung ginawa mong bundle, using the example of a bundled meal, no? Alam mo yung mga bundles popular yan because it also makes execution easier. The worst thing that could happen to a family is magtagal sa order taking, tapos ang tagal nila makakain. So, all of these things considered, ang importante is that, aligned doon sa capacity ng restaurant mo, yung pinapangako mo to na mina-market mo.
Yes. Yun. So, we touched on the marketing side of it. Although medyo cherry, ano pa lang to, iceberg pa lang, yung tip pa lang, coach eh. Ngayon, yung next question ko, more on the operational side. So, ano ba yung mga practical tips for the operations team to prepare for this blockbuster event? So, ang mga examples ko dito, coach, talagang um, such as, 'di ba? Meron akong such as. Yan, managing turnovers, managing reservations, as well as your labor costs for this day.
Okay, eto na. Sa tagal ko na sa industriya, ang pinaka-importante para wala kang ma-miss out is follow the customer's journey. O
Mm.
ilagay mo yung sarili mo, sabi ni Chris kanina, ilagay mo yung sarili mo sa lugar ng customer. Start from the beginning. Ano yung mga unang touch points, di ba? Number one, ngayon, iba na, hindi na billboards, di ba? Social media. Paano ba
Mhm.
yung makikita nila sa social media? Make it easier for customers to find your offering. Hindi yung kailangan pa silang mag-type sa messenger, mag-inquire, what are your offers for Mother's Day? Kailangan malinaw na, no? So, make it easy and convenient and accessible for your customers to understand, no? Lalo sa mga regulars mo, sa mga active brand loyalists mo na 'di ba, that make it easier for them to find, no, to yung anticipate mo na yung mga questions nila. So ang unang touch point will always be a social media search or an internet search or a gadget search or a screen search on, okay, ano kaya yung meron ngayon sa Buffalo's? O, example natin, sa Buffalo's Wings and Things, titingnan mo, di ba? So dapat, doon pa lang sa unang touch point, meron ng feelings or emotions na nakikreate na, you're excited about, you're exciting them, you're making it a crave-worthy experience for them. You have created a bundle that will really resonate with them, no? You're communicating in a way that's relatable to them. 'Di ba? You're running promotions like for example, yung mga tayo usually what we do, Chris, 'di ba, yung mga tipong make a video of your mom or make a kumbaga say something special to your mom, no? All of these teasers build up to the ano, but this is part of the initial touch point. And then of course yung gagawin niya, no, maaaring may magpapa-reserve ka lang pag sumagot yung nasa malinaw, may reservation ba o wala?
Mm-mm.
'Di ba? First come first serve ba? 'Di ba? Kasi mas na ibang science ng pag nag-accept ka ng reservations, ha. Yung grace period and everything else, the policies needs to be crystal clear and it should be consistent across all branches kung marami kang iba't ibang branches, no? Or kahit isang tindahan mo, yung tamang training sa pagsagot sa telepono, ano sasabihin natin? Thank you for considering to celebrate your Mother's Day with us, no? And then the conversation needs to be very engaging and very full of gratitude. Yung nararamdaman ng customers na nag-inquire pa lang sila, excited ka na. O anong susunod sa journey? Pagtapos sila mag-inquire, kung may reservation, magpapa-reserve. Kung hindi, na-inform mo sila na first come first serve, itong operating hours. And then sinabi mo, by the way, sir, para po mas maging madali yung experience nyo, can I send, do you have a Viber number that I can send our offerings, no? Our business hours, our offerings, and other items that you might want to take a look at right now para po pagdating nyo sa tindahan on Sunday or on Saturday, di ba? Alam nyo na po yung orderin nyo, di ba? So, although hindi po pwede mag-place ng advance order kung walang reservation, yung ibang nagpapa-reserve, pwede mag-place ng advance order, whatever the policy of your restaurant might be, no? Iba't ibang kaso yan. Ang importante, again, no, nag-emphasize ako doon sa emotion that you want to create for each touch point. So, darating yung actual day, magdumating yung actual day, dapat, ulitin ko, 99% prepared ka na. So, i-rewind natin. Ngayon ay Tuesday, sa Sunday na yan, ano na yung dapat mong pinrepare, no? Of course, ihanda mo na yung all operational aspects, no? From people, no? People, equipment, or yung machines, no? Yung mga ibang detalye gaya ng change fund, no? Linggo yan, pinaka-bad trip dyan, yung tipong pagka magbi-bill out, wala kayong panukli, no? Etc. No? Yung lahat ng mga peripherals like credit card machines, GCash payment modes, POS, napacheck nyo na, napaprogram nyo na, wala nang teka-teka pagdating ng mismong araw. So, sa madaling salita, gumawa tayo ng operational checklist. At ang susundan pa rin natin, no, ulitin ko, yung pagiging journey ng customer. Sundan mo. Okay, pagdating sa mall, kung nasa mall kayo, o pagdating dun sa place of business, no, cleanliness, organization, decor, no, maaari kang mag-decorate para, doon pa lang na-express mo na, we want you to take pictures in the store. We want your occasion to be worthy of taking. Di ba? Ang sagwa naman kung doon kumain sa restaurant pero ayaw mag-picture. Ayaw mag-picture dito eh. Mamaya na lang, yung pagkain lang kuhaan natin, doon na lang tayo mag-picture taking sa labas. Kasi walang mapag-picturean dito sa tindahan. So, you take a look at the physical facilities, no? Daanan mo yung journey nung ako ginagawa ko pa rin yan hanggang ngayon. No? Yung literal na I walk through. Ang tawag dyan, yung walk through. Lakarin mo yung restaurant as early as now, no? Martes pa lang, bukas Wednesday pa lang. Lakarin mo every aspect, tinan mo yung mga vents kung malinis, no? Mag-walk through ka ng buong tindahan mo. No, parang may darating kang presidente ng bansa na magbibisita sa tindahan mo. No, and yun naman talagang mga ina, di ba? So, tingnan mo yung cleanliness ng ano, and hindi mo naman kailangan gawing mag-isa yan, no? Pwede kang mag-assign ng mga side duties sa bawat membro ng team para merong involvement. And then you go to you sit down, no? Kung ano yung mga dapat ipa-repair mo na, kung ano yung mga dapat ipaayos, lalo na yung mga air condition. Ngayong napakainit ng panahon, the last thing you want is, naku, magtatalo-talo yung pamilya, ba't ba tayo dito nag-celebrate? Ang init pala rito, no? Nagsisiyam pa. No? Preventive maintenance for all equipment is a must pag kami mga big occasions na ganyan. So, again, follow the journey of the customer, yung people mo, na-train mo na ba about order taking, about na-familiarize mo na ba sila, about the bundles that you're offering. Speaking of turnover, paano bibilis ang turnover? It's about training your people, no, making sure that the order taking is warm and friendly, but at the same time na nasiset natin yung pace. No, kaya nga, uso yung mga bundles para alam na natin yung o-orderin. No, bawal lang out of stock. No, bawal lang mga 86 items pagka may special occasion. Lalo na pag sinali mo sa bundle, tapos biglang yun yung pinunta nila, wala ka. No? So, sa madali sila, sa dami ng detaling kailangan mong i-prepare, hatiin mo yung tindahan sa dining, no? Dining section 1, no? Lahat ng aspeto ng kusina, ordering, prepping, no? Executing the items, no? And then, yung condition ng mga equipment na banggit ko na, smallwares, plates, kung kailangan yung manghiram ng mga plato for the day, magrenta ng mga plato, the last thing you want is parang minamadali mong kumain yung mga tao dahil wala kang platong gagamitin, di ba? Apaka-awkward nun. And then, most of all, yung pinaka-importante sa lahat is your people. No? Kailangan ma-check mo that everyone may backup ka. No, nangyayari yan na merong nag-a-absent, merong nalilate, so kailangan may backup ka. You cannot be over prepared for Mother's Day. 'Di ba?
Yes.
Kailangan over prepared ka talaga. No, hindi yan hindi yan, there's no such thing as being over prepared. Ang over preparation for Mother's Day is just the exact amount of preparation pag sinuri mo. No? So, create a checklist with your operations team, assign the side duties, cleanliness, organization, ensuring quality, no? Talk to your suppliers, no? Have your stocks early, do your prep sheet early, na Friday, Thursday, set up ka na, wag mong iisang bagsak ang prep. Pwede mong unti-untiin yung mahabang shelf life, simulan mo na ng Webes, no? And then yung storage mo, kung kailangan mong, may mga tindahan na nangangailangan pa mag-rent ng extra storage for the day. Of course, coordinate with your suppliers, no, para maplano ng maigi yung ma-ensure yung quality. Ang masamang mangyari nandoon sa tindahan yung mga gamit pero nasira dahil nasira yung equipment. Lalo ngayon mainit, 'di ba? Yung mga refrigeration equipment. So sa madaling salita, no, napakaraming detalye. The summary of it is create a checklist and make an outline that will cover everything, no, all of the touch points. Kaya nga nabanggit ko na kanina, Chris, di ba? Okay, pag nag-order take, ano may isip mo? Yung mga menu ko ba? Kailangan ko ba mag-reprint? No, malinis ba sila? Baka mamaya nagkain ng Mother's Day tapos na-turn off yung mom dahil, ay, ba't ganito yung restaurant na napili nyo? Gula-gulanit yung menu, di ba? Everything, no? Even po yung mga basahan, yung mga, no, replenish, no, bago gamitin natin for that day because it's a special day. Sa madaling
Yes.
salita, no, lahat ng aspeto, ulitin ko, magpanggap kang customer, magpanggap ka na mag-roleplay ka, papasok ka sa tindahan, observe ano yung dapat linisin. Pagpasok mo, uupo ka, ano yung makikita mo, hawakan mo, tingnan mo yung ilalim ng mga lamesa. Pag nag-order taking, ano yung hahawakan ng customer, gahawakan mo rin. 'Di ba? Lahat ng aspeto, no? Pakiramdaman mo yung sarili mo, komportable ka ba sa temperature na tindahan, the level of music, the type of music that will be played during Mother's Day. 'Di ba? It can ruin the ambiance pag yung music parang nai-stress yung mom, no? So, and then pag pumasok yung actual food experience, no? Nagla-line check ka naman siguro every day. So, daanan mo lahat ng equipment sa kusina, particularly the refrigeration equipment na banggit ko, the cooking equipments, no? I-calibrate nyo na. no?
Yeah.
And then pati sa bill out, tingnan nyo, no? Yung POS, pa-check nyo na, no? ORs, no? Lahat. ORs, change fund, no? Wala namang mawawala kung sobra change fund nyo for the day, no? Wala namang may-ari na nagalit, oh, dami nyo pinabarya, sumobra. Hindi naman wala yun, nandun lang yun. Yung purchasing dapat tapos na yan, mga Webes pa lang. Dapat preparation na kayo Webes, Biyernes, no? Para pagdating ng Biyernes ng gabi, execution na lang kayo. No, so
Yes.
99% of it is about preparation. And then if you're located inside the mall, no, make sure that you're properly coordinated with the mall administration. If you need extra seats, if you need yung mga magkakaroon ng pila, kung may kailangan nyo ng line area for people lining up, yung mga magkakaroon ng waiting, kailangan mag-set up ng mga areas for waiting, no? Yung paano yung sistema sa pag-take ng names sa wait, no? Very important 'yon na meron kayong kung ano ibibigay pag mahaba na yung pila, 'di ba? Imbis na pahintayin lang natin sila diyan, 'di ba? So again, no, yung people lalo if you need to pull in extra people for the shift, dishwashers, no, runners, no, do it. And more
Yeah.
importantly, ito, internal practice na to. No? But ako, gagawian ko pagka I make sure na binibilin ko na, make sure na may kakainin yung mga empleyado. Kasi most
Mm-mm.
likely, hindi nakakapag-break yan pag ganyan. No? Kasi talagang bagbagan yan eh. So, talagang buong maghapon yan. So, prepare snacks that they can eat, no? Yung something for the employees. Kasi pag
Yeah.
nalobat yan, mararamdaman yan ng mga customers.
Maganda yung sinabi mo, coach, na parang putting yourself in the shoes of your customer talaga. Pero
And your
yung
employees. And your employees
yes.
also. Oh.
And yung challenge ko rin dun, coach, is hindi lang yun. Parang titignan mo din, ikaw ba mismo, yung nanay mo ba? Kung nanay mo ang dinala mo sa iyong restaurant or yung asawa mo yung dinala mo sa restaurant na yun, di ba? Or dun sa, kung saan man yun, ano yung sa tingin mong i-expect niya? Di ba? Para talagang i-level up mo and it's about the preparedness talaga eh. And maganda yung point mo, coach, na running different scenarios, di ba? It's not about our external customers lang din, but also the employee experience. Kasi hindi naman porket malaking event to, blockbuster event, yung okasyon, peak, napapabayaan na natin yung mga tao sa tindahan kasi dapat sila din naaalagaan natin.
Hindi trabaho ng customers na mag-prepare for Mother's Day. Trabaho natin yun, di ba? Kaya nga tayo yung mga unsung heroes pag mga special occasion. Dahil tayo mismo hindi tayo makaselebrate eh. Dahil nasa trabaho tayo, di ba? So, sulitin natin yun, yung katotohanan na yun na andyan na rin tayo, magserbisyo tayo ng maigi. So, tayo yung magsiservisyo nung araw na yun, yun yung mindsetting mo. No? And the more detailed you are, actually, the more that you care, the more detailed you are in terms of your preparation and your execution will be easy, no? 99% preparation, 1% execution. Execution is easy pag prepared ka. Okay, sabihin na natin yun, pero it all boils down to the attention to detail. The more attentive you are to the details of the customer's experience, it's directly proportional to how much you really care for them and for what matters to them. Naniniwala ko ron eh. Parang tanggalin natin sa restaurant context sa relationship na lang, di ba? Kung talagang mahal mo ang isang tao, lahat ng detalye ng kanyang ikaliligaya, pagtotoonan mo ng pansin. Ayan, tinuro sa akin yan ni Donald Tenorio, no? Nung tinuturuan niya akong manligaw nung araw, no? Talagang kung mahal mo ang isang tao, lahat ng detalye ng ikakaligaya niya, aalamin mo. And you will be attentive to those details to make sure that you deliver on the promise, diba? Tandaan mo, isang aspeto lang, pinag-usapan natin na, minarket mo ng gusto eh, no? So, nag-create ka ng expectation. So, decoration, siguro tip ko lang, don't over-decorate to the point that it will cause, foreign objects falling on the food. It will impede the operations, no? Baka may maging cause pa ng sunog, no? Pagka hindi na-handle ng tama. So, again, no, lahat ng bagay na yan, wala kang mahanap na manual na sobrang kumpleto eh. Tingnan mo na lang siya by walking through the journey of the customer before he does his own journey and actual journey in your store. Diba?
Parang dry run, di ba, coach?
Oh,
May
dry run mo, dadaanan, 'di ba? Parang kasal, 'di ba? Yung mga kasal, ganun ka preparado yung mga couples eh, 'di ba? They do a walk through and run through. So, ganun din ang gawin natin.
yes.
At
Okay.
dahil dyan, gusto natin batiin si Saysay at si Selwyn Alvarez, ang aking magiting na manugang na si Engineer John David Jandy Casino, si Romar Felix, si Centro Nefalar, Rodelyn Belgado, magandang gabi sa iyo, Sonny Pad, magandang gabi po. yung mga pangalan. May si Miss Rowie Mati, nandito po. Good evening, ma'am. Salamat for, being here. And thank you for watching. Danilo Babia Jr., si Amy Elmido, si Oliver Dona, si Ron Alan Abad, si DG, no, andito. Sabi nga ni OG, it's food over flowers. No, may mga, yun ang mga tagline niya. No? Food na lang, wag na flowers. No? Si Stark, andito. Siya kaya to si Stark. No? So, nagpaplano na yan, no? For siyempre, Mother's Day din. No? Clorotea, ayan, nandito. Sino kaya tong si Master Eugene Jacobe? Ayan. At si Suzette Ballesteros, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Sige, Chris, sa pagpapatuloy.
Sa pagpapatuloy, so galing na tayong marketing, nag-operations tayo. Ngayon naman, coach, yung isang touch point, what does hospitality and service, ano yung contribution niya in terms of making your Mother's Day a successful event?
Pakiulit nga, Chris. Medyo nag-fade rito yung audio. Sorry. Technical
Sige,
difficulty.
coach. Medyo may technical difficulties tayo. So, what does customer service and hospitality play in enhancing the Mother's Day experience in your resto negosyo?
Well, ilagay natin sa konteksto ng pinag-usapan natin kanina para may continuity, no? Kung hindi ka nag-prepare, you cannot claim to be hospitable. Kasi no amount of PR or warm smiles or friendliness can compensate for your failure to prepare. 'Di ba? Kahit anong ngiti mo diyan, no, pagiging nice mo kung may kulang doon sa experience, hindi maganda yung quality ng pagkain, no. So ang unang step ng hospitality is preparation pa din, no. Sorry, paulit-ulit ako ha, pero the best way to express talaga your hospitality is to prepare for the visit, 'di ba? Pinaghandaan mo. 'Di ba? Imagine mo may dignitary ganung level ng preparasyon, no? And then pagka preparado ka, mas madaling ngumiti kasi hindi ka stressed eh. So smiling is number one, no? Importante na kahit napakaraming tao during the peakest of the peak, no, usually nagpipik yan alas 11:30 ng umaga hanggang alas 4 na yan. Tapos mauulit yan ng mga 5:30 ng gabi hanggang alas 9:30 na yan. So maintain yung smile, no? And pagpagod yung tao, palitan mo na sa front, no, yung nag-handle ng weight, hindi kaya yan ng dire-diretso, kailangan nagro-rotate yan, no? Maintain the smiles, maintain the friendliness, the warmth. Kasi kayo, maghapon na kayo dyan, pero yung customer, kanina pa rin naghihintay yan. O kaya, di ba, yung 100 customer, walang kinaibahan yun sa customer number 1. No, sa family number 1, saka sa family number 100. So yung consistency of accomplishing our one goal, no? Sa Buffalo, tawag natin itong one goal. Making each customer eager to come back and excited to share their experience with others. You accomplish that through warm, friendly, and sincere hospitality. Kasi hospitality is the precursor or the prerequisite of service. 'Di ba? Yung connection, emotional connection ang nagda-drive nun, hospitality. But yung service, yun yung nagda-drive ng professionalism, ng experience, no? How professional we are to be on point to make sure that everything that they need is there. That's service. But hospitality is saying na, how do we go beyond service? How do we make them feel something positive and something emotionally memorable during the day? 'Di ba? Yung warmth, yung friendliness, yung sincerity, yung caring, yung kindness, dapat ma-express natin through the little things. Nabanggit ko kanina, no? Giving something to people waiting. No? Meron pa rin yung mga grab orders, may mga nagsususpend ng delivery, pero meron mga makaramihan, meron pa rin delivery siya. Kasama sa ano yun, no? Yung meron pa rin pagpapansin doon sa mga nagdi-deliver, kasi meron din nag-expect sa bahay eh, na didelivera ng pagkain. No? So making sure that hospitality extends consistently to everyone. No? And again, ulitin ko, within the store magsisimula yan. How hospitable are you to prepare for your employees' experience during the day? Kasi pag naramdaman ng empleyado rin na masyado tayong puro pinagpahandaan natin customers pero sila hindi natin nakita yung kailangan nilang support, no, in terms of yun nga, equipment, in terms of yung ambience, yung situation nila, yung working conditions nila, yung mga tools na kailangan nila, yung mga small wares na kailangan nila. Dapat consistent, no? Internal, external paying customers, parehong na-extend natin yung hospitality, no? Sa kanila.
Yes, tama yun, coach eh. Kasi 'di ba, ang lagi nga natin sinasabi, when we take care of our people, they take care of the business. So simulan
Yes.
natin sa internal customers and it will trickle down to how they will also serve yung hospitality and service to our external customers.
Yeah, hospitality for me is ako personally ang hinahanap ko lang is that for employees to pay attention to the customers. Nakatingin sa mesa, nakatingin sa customers, na-anticipate yung pangangailangan. Ito, maliit na bagay pero madalas na nangyayari ngayon. There's something wrong pag mas masayang nag-uusap yung empleyado sa kapwa-empleyado kaysa sa customers. No, pag naramdaman ng customers, ba't pag kayo nagkikwentuhan, masaya kayo, pagka humarap kayo sa akin, nawawala yung ngiti nyo, no? And it happens, unfortunately, more frequently now, no, sa service industry. So, little things like that, no? Little things like that, no? Kung ang customer nyo, halimbawa, ito, i-celebrate namin ng Mother's Day sa Sunday with our beloved, no? And loving mother, si Mami Sin Pineda. Magandang gabi po, Mami. At kasama ni Mami Sin na nanonood, taga Malabon naman, si Chef Chun de Guzman. At si Len Dancel, ito, ninang niyam to. Magandang gabi, Maring Len. No? Si Nora Brenica Javier at si Earl Diaz. Parang kilala ko itong si Earl
Earl
Diaz.
Diaz, yes.
Magandang gabi si Earl. Alam mo, isa sa mga naghahanda to para sa Mother's Day.
Ang ganda din nung sinabi mo, Coach, at the start of the episode, yung mind setting. Kasi alam mo, Coach, totoo naman, physically, nakakapagod naman talaga na madami at mahaba ang araw. Pero kung titignan mo siya, kasi coach, isipin mo, ilang chances or ilang opportunities lang sa isang taon ang meron ka talaga na magpipeak talaga yung restaurant mo ng ganito kalahas, di ba? And you take that opportunity and hindi siya about, oh, patapos na yung shift ko, patapos na yung itong table na to, na-serve ko na, bill out na yan. Instead, yung mindset na take it as an opportunity to create relationships, di ba? Nakilalanin mo bawat isang taong pumapasok dun sa restaurant.
Tumpak, no? 100% tumpak ka dyan, Miss Chris, no? Your mindset should be beyond the event, no? And when you talk about mindset, sama mo na yung heart set, saka soul set. Bawal lang may bagahe pagka mga ganyang special occasion. No? Pag hindi physically, mentally, and to a certain degree, spiritually ready yung empleyado, huwag mo nang papasukin. No, bawal yung may mga dalang bagahe pag ganyang araw. Dapat lahat 100% ang lakas, ang focus, no? Yan nga, yung focus napaka-importante yan sa mga ganyang petsa. No? Bawal yung no? Bawal yung mga pabigat, no? Kailangan lahat may silbi, may contribution because you don't practice on your customer, especially on Mother's Day. Yeah.
Yes. Ayan. Nandito, ang bilis ng oras, last question na ako, Coach, at nung tinignan ko ang ating oras, 10 minutes na lang pala. Okay. So, having said all of this, Coach, and na-discuss na natin operations, marketing, yung H&S natin, hospitality and service. So, ngayong Mother's Day, how can restaurants effectively follow up with this momentum and drive repeat business and long-term customer loyalty?
Well, number one, the reality is somebody will visit on Monday. No, ang pinakaayaw mo yung natuwa nung Mother's Day, nagdala ng kaopisina nung, oy, sarap nung kinainan namin Mother's Day. Punta tayo ron sa restaurant na yun, sama ko kayo. Pagpunta ron, ba't iba yung experience, di ba? Hindi pa pwedeng no, na pang grand finals yung experience nung Mother's Day. Tapos kinabukasan, ang daming 86, ang daming wala. So make sure you're also prepared for the next days, di ba? So again, yung binanggit mo kanina, emphasize ko rin yun. Dapat from point A to Z. Kailangan hanggang sa hinahatid mo yung customer pagtapos ng experience, hindi pwedeng porke naka-bill out na, bahala na siya sa buhay nila, di ba? So kailangan nagbi-build ka ng relationship. Hindi parang transaction yung nangyari. And the temptation to herd cattle, yan ang tawag ng mga Amerikano dyan, herding cattle. Huwag maramdaman ng customer na para silang mga baka na isinusuga or iniimbudo papunta sa isang lugar. Kailangan kahit na peak, nararamdaman ng customer na, ako nangyari sa akin yan, di ba? Kinento ko na sa iyo, di ba? Yung ang haba ng pila pagdating sa iyo, ang sungit na nung, dahil pagod na siya. No? Hindi pwede yun kasi, ang tagal nga naghintay, excited yung customer. So, kailangan pag-welcome natin, kailangan talagang everlasting yung mga smiles natin during the day. And that can only happen kung truly, nakafocus yung mindset ng mga tao. Because, we go to answer your question directly, consistency. Kailangan yung experience ng Mother's Day, pareho na experience ng the day after Mother's Day. Yung experience ng opening, kailangan parating yung first guest, yung experience ng last guest, no, yung famous yan, yung pre-closing. Yan ang wag yung gagawin, lalo Mother's Day, yung mga late na makakaupo, tapos parang ramdam ng mga, hindi, pagod na kasi sila, hindi excuse yun. Kailangan, no, hanggang sa huling sandali, no, nakatutok tayo because unfair 'yon doon sa mga customers na ano na parang porky late ng gabi, pagod na yung serbisyo natin, hindi na tayo nakangiti, no. Dapat alam na natin 'yon, no, na for that particular day it will be peak, and that's a blessing that we should be thankful for. And the best way to thank our customers for this blessing is to deliver excellent quality, excellent ambience, excellent service, and overall excellent experience that will make them eager to come back and excited to share their experience with others. There's no better way to market your restaurant than an actually excellent experience. Walang katapat yun dahil pa nun yung review kasi siya mismo naranasan niya. And ang potential para mag-create ng mga brand ambassadors, active brand loyalists, pinakamataas yan pag special occasion. Kasi memorable yung araw na yun.
Yes. And yung ano yan, coach 'di ba? Sa dami ng first, and hindi lahat ng magvi-visit sa'yo during these special occasions are your regulars. Ang dami dyan will be first-time customers.
Yes, to yun.
That's why yung ano nga kung tawagin natin talagang best foot forward tayo. Pero yung pala, hindi siya best foot forward kasi consistently, yun pala yung service na matatanggap nila. And napakita mo yun dun sa first time nila na sa ibang restaurant siguro, yun nga, baka na-herd as cattle sila or nararamdaman nila yung ano. Pero
Para
bago
matapos na lang, di ba?
And ang lagi talaga, ang Pilipino pa naman, mahilig tayo dun sa baseline. Lagi tayong may baseline. Either ang baseline natin will be kung sino yung competitor or kung saan siya kumain last or tayo kung kailan sila last nag-visit sa atin. So that's why kailangan kung ano yung baseline nila, you always have to be better than that baseline.
Totoo yun. Sabi nga ni paring Donald Tenorio, a successful Mother's Day leads to a busier Father's Day. No, it is look at it as an opportunity to show people what your restaurant, your food business is all about. No, ito na yon, yung limelight, ito na yung showtime, no. And then, when you give that great experience during Mother's Day, it needs to be followed up or followed through by, consistency para yung brand trust. Kahit anong walang okasyon, may okasyon, lunch, dinner ka, basta consistent sila. And people don't mind giving you their hard-earned money, pagka their patronage, pagka consistent ka. Dependability, reliability is key. Importante yan kasi para ma-build mo yung yung brand trust. If you look at the Speed of Trust Matrix by Stephen Covey, character is expressed through your hospitality, competence is expressed through your service, your food, and the overall experience para maging tangible value of experience, sabi nga natin sa Buffalo's Wings and Things. And with that, tutuloy tayo sa ating resto quote for the week. Siyempre, mga moms yung pinag-usapan. So, ang simple lang, but I like this. Matagal ko ng pinaniniwalaan at pinapractice. Education is the mother of leadership. You cannot claim to be, to want to lead effectively kung hindi mo pinagpapatuloy yung iyong education, yung iyong learning. Yan ay galing kay Wendell Willkie. Yan. Sige, Chris, magpaalam na tayo sa ating mga mothers at mga fathers at mga brothers at mga sisters na nanonood kasama sa ating #Tuesday Habit.
Ba't gano'n? Nabibilisan talaga ako sa oras, coach. Nung tinitignan ko, sabi ko, isang oras na ba yun? Parang
Yesterday.
pa lang. But as always, thank you for having me and I enjoyed our discussion. Napakahitik ng ating pinag-usapan dahil alam naman natin napapanahon. And of course, maraming salamat sa ating mga classmates who are always interactive, 'di ba? Hindi lang talagang tayong dalawa yung nag-uusap dito, coach, but of course the whole class, 'di ba, is engaging and very sila, nandun yung attention nila from start to finish talaga. So maraming
totoo yun. Chris, maraming salamat sa iyo. Alam ko marami kang ginagawa lalo sa mga panahong ito, and thank you for your time. Thank you for supporting and being an active part of this community on screen, and behind the scenes also marami ring ginagawa si Chris. Thank you very much. Sabi ni paring Donald, thank you Mother Romel. Salamat din. So again, reminder po sa ating lahat na special occasions are an opportunity for us to for the business to succeed. So preparation is 99% of it. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Totoo yun. So wag nating pagpraktisan yung customer. Walang excuse para mag-fail tayo dahil ang failure natin sa Mother's Day will result to a emotional no, emotional damage sa ating mga pamilyang nag-expect na mag-celebrate during the day. So may responsibility po tayo at obligasyon, 'di ba? Ayun po parati kong ine-emphasize, running a restaurant business is not just a business. It's also an accountability and a responsibility. Nakita natin ng pandemya, 'di ba? To provide service and to make the lives of Filipino families and across the world also happier. 'Di ba? Yun yung kailangan yung opportunity na ma-recognize natin na pwede tayong magpasaya ng mga tao during the day. So magandang gabi po sa ating lahat at good luck. God bless sa inyong preparation para sa Mother's Day. So and after Mother's Day magkikita-kita po ulit tayo pero ngayong linggo na to, focus on your preparation and God bless your restaurant and your team sa parating na Mother's Day. So again, maraming salamat and let us continue to coach and share. Maraming salamat po. Good night. God bless everyone.